They're going broke. That's right. Walmart's new announcement gives us this new detail that I will give you in this video, as well as the shocking new layoffs, as well. A different announcement that I will give you in this video as well. Let's jump right in. Here we go. Thanks so much for liking these videos. Okay, first, if we talk about the economy, we think of where do the vast majority of Americans shop? Walmart, your local grocery stores. And this is why when we look at places like Walmart, it's a big indicator of the economy. This is also why when we think about like places like McDonald's, who we've been talking about a lot, having to raise their prices, even if you don't eat at McDonald's, they're a big indicator of the economy. And when we're seeing a lot of places having to raise their prices, it's a big indicator of what's going on in the economy. With McDonald's having to raise their prices, all the fast food places having to raise their prices, and having to pay more for wages with, in Ohio, their starting wages at $16 an hour, even though minimum wage is nowhere near that. California paying $20 an hour for literally the minimum wage is that. We're seeing other states like, I think it was King County, Washington State, now literally having a minimum wage at $20 an hour for the entire county. So we're seeing prices go up everywhere. But now this new announcement by Walmart throws a whole new wrench into things. Take a look at this. Walmart sales surge as wealthier shoppers flock to the retailers. This is coming from Bloomberg. Okay. The company touts a rosier outlook, 3.8% jump in same-sales stores in just one quarter, as customers are prioritizing staples, the stuff that they have to buy just to survive, over big discretionary purchases. Okay. So sales are up almost 4%. Walmart sales surge as wealthier shoppers are flocking to Walmart. This is coming from Bloomberg. Also, you can see here, Walmart profits rise on strong sales from wealthier shoppers. Now, this is the key here because wealthier shoppers do not tend to go to Walmart. They go to other places. They go to Target, also kind of known as Target. They're going to go to other places, not necessarily Walmart, okay? And, they're going to go to a whole slew of other places. They're going to go to the Macy's. They're going to go to any other place than Walmart. So what's happening here is the economy, the rates, the interest rates, the higher mortgages, the higher car payments, the higher loans, everything dragging them down, this entire economy dragging them down, making them pay more on everything, and this is just the entire economy, is forcing them to cut wherever they can. Going to the grocery store and spending $400 on groceries on a trip, $300 on groceries on a trip, depending on how much you buy, is forcing them to have to cut where they can and go to Walmart. Heaven forbid. So now Walmart is the unwitting, winner in the game because the wealthy people are being forced to go there. So they're actually picking up new customers from the people that are maybe the higher middle class, the upper class, who don't normally shop at Walmart. Who would have thought, right? So this just shows you how bad our economy is when people have to go to Walmart and that normally wouldn't go there. And this is being reiterated by the largest bank in the United States, JP Morgan Chase CEO, coming out today warning that inflation and higher interest rates may linger, or let's be honest, will linger, and people are running out of spare cash if they have any to begin with. Jamie Dimon, JP Morgan Chase CEO, the largest bank CEO, who literally knows what's going to happen most of the time before it happens. He's the CEO of the largest bank in the country. Aired a laundry list of concerns during JP Morgan's Investor Day on Monday, ranging from sticky inflation and government largesse to oversee clashes and a burgeoning cash crunch. He also can see depositors, what's happening with deposits, what's happening with CDs, what's happening with withdrawals, what's happening with common everyday Americans, saying, quote, "I'm cautiously pessimistic. He says between the conflicts raging in Ukraine, Gaza, rising tensions between countries like the U.S., Russia, and China, he bemoaned the most complicated geopolitical situation since World War II. Heaven forbid this actually turns into a larger war. It would only complicate the matter. I look at the world situation and I'm quite cautious. Now, with interest rates at decade years high and not going anywhere anytime soon from what it looks like, from what the Fed says and does, it doesn't look like things are going to be getting better anytime soon. And now the layoffs are starting to happen. Take a look at what just happened here. Red Lobster, the entire company, just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. They have 36,000 employees. The seafood CEO blamed, quote, difficult macroeconomic environment and a bloated, underperforming restaurant footprint, failed or ill-advised strategic initiatives, and increased competition. Maybe it's because more and more people don't have the money to go out to mid-priced restaurants. And that's a very, very competitive business right now when people just don't have the extra cash. Remember, around 70% of Americans right now are living paycheck to paycheck. And when things like, interest rates are eating up your extra cash, whether it's your car loan, your mortgage, your rent, anything like that is taking any ounce of extra money. And the Fed says, well, we can't lower interest rates because if we do, that could make inflation go even higher in the near future. It's a catch-22. So 36,000 people right there are at risk of losing their jobs. The entire company, Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And ironically enough, today, even though Walmart's seeing these increase in sales and profits, here's the headline. Walmart lays off hundreds of employees and requires others to relocate. I know, figure that one out for me, but here it is. So on one hand, it's, Walmart seeing increased sales, but they're being cautiously optimistic. And who takes the brunt? The small and average everyday American losing jobs. Disney's Pixar laying off 14% of its workforce as Disney scales back content just today. And there's so many of these stories that are just happening over and over and over. And it's time to be conservative with your money. And if anything, pay off high interest credit card debts is probably the best place to start. Because it doesn't look like the Fed's going to be helping, and inflation is very, very sticky, and stagflation from the 70s seems to be on a lot of people's minds. And Walmart is literally bringing in rich people. Let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I'll keep you up to date. If you haven't yet, subscribe down below. Click the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for liking and share these videos with anybody that needs to hear this information. Click here to see the new report about Social Security raise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.